90.3 KEXP, where the music matters. That's brand new music from Laura Veers here on The Morning Show. Just debuted that just now. And speaking of debuts, Shelby, aren't we going to be hearing new songs today?
You sure are. 4 of them.
People are very excited, I must say.
Oh,
I called you beloved local musician because nothing but positive, excited people when they heard you were playing here today.
That's awesome.
And when you were sick, when you were under the weather and you couldn't make last week, nothing but people concerned. Is Shelby okay? So you are officially beloved local musician. And,
thank you. And I'm standing upright today.
You are standing upright. Good for you. And we'll talk a little bit more about the record, about everybody in this room, but we'd love you to play some live music. It's Shelby Earl live here on KEXP.
1, 2, 3.
Just tell me all about it. Closer to fortune and fame. Oh, you've wrapped the world around you, but to my dismay, you've forgotten how I found you. I remember when you used to share the mirror. Your head is in the clouds and you can't see that it's time for grown-up things. It's time for grown-up things. Look out, look out, look out. This is getting real. And your sweet, sweet little mouth better stay sealed. 'Cause it's time for grown-up things. It's time for grown-up things. And that terrible
It's 90.3 KEXP, Shelby Earl, live here on KEXP. You could probably tell it's not just Shelby. That would be very impressive, though. There are others here playing new songs. You want to introduce everybody in the room?
I sure do. I've got Annalisa Nodder here on backing vocals and percussion.
Hi.
Ben Obi on bass. Michael.
Ben got in a little wreck on the way here.
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
it's been an
Not a FedEx truck.
exciting.
But he wasn't driving a FedEx truck. I just want to confirm.
Not that guy.
He's not the guy. Ben Obi on bass, Michael Knight on drums. We've got Barry Ull on keys and Eric Hawk on electric guitar.
And these guys playing on the new record? Is that?
Yes. Michael is our newest addition. So
Yeah.
actually, Faustine Hudson plays all the drums on the record. And she is a busy, busy lady, so she's not here this morning.
We have a very talented band backing you for sure. And the new album, Swift Arrows, is going to be out in July, correct?
Correct, yes.
Produced by some dude named Damien Gerardo.
Perhaps you've heard of him.
Not
Yep.
familiar here on the morning show.
No,
Damien's like the morning show best friend.
I am sure he
we
is.
we love anything
He's-
associated.
He's everybody's best friend.
How was that? How was working with Damien?
It was so cool. We when I first sat down with him, I sat down with he and Sarah, and was ready to sort of convince them as to why he needed to produce my record. And he said, "Can I start?" As in start the meeting. I was like, "Sure." And he said, "Here's what we're gonna do." And he had the whole plan already ready to go,
Yeah.
and it was just spectacular.
What about Damien made you want to work with him? Was it just his music and how he's put records together, or just his view of your music? What was it?
Definitely his artistry, which I've been tracking with for many years, as have a lot of us here in Seattle. And but it's his last couple of records really just knocked me out, especially Maricopa that came out this last year.
Oh, yeah.
And as I started writing this collection of songs, he just kept popping into my mind as the perfect person to work with me on them. And John Roderick produced my first record, and so now this is the second time I've worked with a songwriter as producer.
So who's left for the third?
I know people keep asking me that. I'm like, I don't know. If we're looking Seattle, it's got to be like Tillman or something.
Seattle dudes who make good records. You can produce Shelby Earl's next.
Otherwise, it's like Jack White.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
Well,
I'm
you
just
can put it out
thinking-
on his label.
Right, exactly.
Play on it a little bit.
Jack.
That can't hurt your career. Tell me a little bit about your last tour. You were going around to people's houses. Is that what's going on?
Yes,
Is it the living
yes.
room tour. Am I correct?
It's a true story.
Yeah.
So there's.
Do they know you're coming to their house?
They do.
It'd be
They
better if
do.
you just knocked on their door and said, "So I'm here for the tour."
That would make it more exciting for
Sure.
sure. Just playing to them and their dog.
Yeah.
Basically. No, they know I'm coming, and I show up with wine every time. I take care of my hosts. But no, there's a great company, actually artist management company in Chicago called Undertow Music. And they manage Dave Bazan and Rocky Vodolato and some other not Seattle artists. But they just, actually, again, it was Roderick who maybe a year ago said, "I feel like these people would get you." So I sent them the music, and there was definitely some good kindred spirit vibes there. And
Yeah.
so we said, let's do a test project together. And they, even though they're an artist management company, they book these living room tours for Bazan and Rocky and actually Damien Gerardo as well. So we did this as kind of like a, hey, let's get to know each other and do this project together. And it was a total blast.
Was it?
Yeah, it was scary. I mean,
Well, yeah, you got to go to someone's door and
right.
hi.
And it was just me. I did not
Yeah.
have the comfort of these fabulous people with me. So, I told stupid jokes and played songs, slept on people's couches and guest rooms.
Well, that's
and
great. Well,
it was
people would
great.
let you in. I know, like Bobby Bear did one of these recently,
Really?
and I had to really think: would I let Bobby Bear in my house for music? I don't know. I think I would. Bobby might be listening right now. That's why I say that. But no, I
You
like.
come to my house, Bobby.
He could. I actually thought about that. I thought about finding a place for him to play because that would be so cool to have. I think that's such a great concept. And I know some do it with there's been hotel room, these
Oh,
big hotel room
seriously?
tours too. Yeah, it's super cool.
Scandalous.
I know. It's cool. I mean, I don't know what else goes on there, but music
No,
definitely
no.
does. So what else you doing now? You're heading up to Bellingham, right?
Yes, today playing the Underground Coffee House tonight in Bellingham. I got to play the big sort of concert hall in March, opening for Gibbard, which was really, really cool. So made some pals, and I'm going to go play for them again tonight.
Very cool.
Yeah, and then Bainbridge Island, June 15th, and then the big CD release show, July 13th.
And that's where?
That's at Columbia City Theater, which is where we made the record.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Great. It's all coming together.
It's all good.
Shelby Earl is here playing new songs from the album, again, coming out in July, called Swift Arrows. And you have the title track next, I do believe.
That is
All
correct.
right. It's Shelby Earl live here on KEXP.
1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3.
When words are not enough. When words are all you've got. You find one poison-tipped, swift arrow in your mind, and they'll find one poison-tipped, swift arrow in their eye. And it won't be the first that you spend of the kind. When war is in your heart. When war is all you can control. You find one poison-tipped, swift arrow on your lips, and you fire one poison-tipped, swift arrow with their name on it. And it won't be the first, and it will not miss. To be done is not enough. To have one is all you want. So you find more poison-tipped, swift arrows in the air. They'll find your poison-tipped, swift arrows are everywhere. And they won't be the first, and they won't be the last. No, they won't be the first, and they won't be the last. I've received your invitation. Oh, what a revelation. It's for a day or 7, maybe more. So much glory, glory, glory on the horizon. And I'll go swimming in the sea of life. Yes, I'll go swimming in the sea of life. Let it hurt, just make it last. Let it hurt, just make it last. Dress me up like Sunday morning. Belle of the ball, or of the moment. Make me out any way you want me. All for you.
It's 90.3 KEXP, where the music matters. Shelby Earl and band here in the studios of KEXP playing all new songs. Thanks for bringing the new songs.
Thanks so much for having
I would have
us,
been fine
John.
with old songs too.
All right. Hey, next time. We'll just circle back around next
Sure,
time.
play the first songs. That would be good. I appreciate that. And the new album coming out in July.
Yes, July
And
23rd.
Thank you. July 23rd. And the CD release again is...
July 13th. So you can get the CD 10 days early.
It's very nice. You'll probably put it out digitally too, probably early.
I definitely will. You can pre-order it now,
There you go.
as a matter of fact.
See, I'm helping you out here.
ShelbyEarl.bandcamp.com.
And if you're up in Bellingham, you can see her tonight. And thanks for coming in again. It's always good to see you.
Thank you, John.
Big thanks to Kevin Suggs, as always. Thanks for helping out, and our video team here as well, who made it through the traffic, as all of you did, to make it here today. And I'm out of here. Cheryl's up next, and I will see you tomorrow. It's 90.3 KEXP Seattle.